What's up, YouTube? We're here with
Demir.
How'd you do today?
I won the tournament and I played Trickstars.
So XO with Trickstars?
Yeah, XO.
All right, for sure. Let's get into the deck profile.
All right. Starting off with monsters, I played 2 Eater of Millions. This card is busted. It won me at least 3 games today by himself. Like, sure. I would just like not open a monster or something, not open any Trickstars, and I'd just summon him just to have something on the board, and they wouldn't be able to out it just because I have back row and hand traps to back him up with. And he's just amazing. He gets over True Draco stuff, and his effect activates in damage steps, so they don't get the search if you're punching like a maiden or something. So he's amazing. It costs like nothing to run him in your deck. I love him. 1 Lilybell.
Obvious is obvious.
Yeah. 3 Candina. 3 Licorice. Nothing special there. 3 Joel and Lockbird. 3 Ash. 3 Ghost Sugar.
Okay.
Just standard hand trap lineup.
Yep.
1 Regeki. I main decked it. Same with Dark Hole, and I just never draw it. I don't know what happened, but just in case I was going second or something, I main decked them.
Fair enough. Yeah. I like the Regeki.
Yeah.
I mean, it steals games, especially like when you can.
Yeah.
Your monsters just.
Yeah. It's actually no. That's a lie. I think I Dark Hold an Altergeist player. And like if I Dark Hole them, they go shit. I can't do anything. Like it gets rid of the Silquitus that bounces, and it just opens up their board to just do some damage. Play 2 Desires just to get some advantage. It's a good card. 3's too much. You don't want to banish like your entire deck.
Yeah, I agree.
And then standard 3 Light Stage, 3 Terraforming. And I didn't know whether I wanted to play 3 of these, but I ended up playing 3 Scapegoats because like I wanted to play 2 because like I didn't have the extra deck space to resolve 3 Scapegoats, but I did want to kind of see it. But at the same time, I wasn't sure if I wanted to open this card. Okay. It ended up winning me a lot of games though. Scapegoat's just OP. Just like if you set back row, have hand traps, and have a Scapegoat to top it off with. Okay. Scapegoat will make you some really broken monsters right now. Like I'll get into the extra deck later, but yeah, like sure. It's really OP. Some games I didn't open any Trickstars, and this and trap cards alone won me games.
Alright, keep going.
Alright, and then now we're on to the traps. Played 3 Reincarnation, and I guess this is where like the deck's kind of interesting. I played 3 Heavy Storm Duster and 3 Torrential, and that's all my traps. Okay. And what's very interesting about this is you would summon Candina, search your Reincarnation, and then you'd have these in hand, and you'd set like 4 back row or something, some ridiculous amount of back row, and it would scare the crap out of your opponent. So what your opponent would do is they would go, oh crap, I don't want to have my hand reincarnated, right? Because he probably has 2 or 3 reincarnations down there. So what they would do is they would set their best cards first, and then as soon as they set them, I would just duster them. And then they would be like blown out of the game. They'd be like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming at all, right? And then they would have like 3 cards left, and then the rest of your hand traps, your torrentials, whatever, it would just handle it. Yeah. It's just, torrential at 3 is really overpowered.
You playing for the bat?
Alright, extra deck, I didn't utilize most of them, but MVP, definitely Breaksword. I summoned him almost all the time. Just because, like, sometimes there would be, a lot of times actually, True Dracos would summon the rock and then blow him up with, like, the field spell or whatever, just so they can resolve all their searches, right? Yeah. And then afterwards they'd summon, like, a masterpiece, a spell trap masterpiece, because like they'd see I have a lot of I'd have a lot of back row, right? Like they know I play a lot of torrentials, and then I would like bait out the pop and then summon 2 Licorice, overlay for this, pop it, and he's just in general he's good to like out cards like anti-spell, whatever, that's just hurting you. Sure. And I should probably organize this. All right, played 2 Link Karibos. I played 2 just in case I needed to banish one of them for one of the Eater of Millions. On top of that, like, to do some plays, it required 2, just because, like, you'd Scapegoat, you make your first Link Karibo, and then you'd make, like, a Proxy Dragon, and then you go, okay, I need to have another effect monster to make a Borreload, but what effect monster do I make to right. So this is just like my second Link Spider. But like I don't.
This is like Link two
Yeah,
Link Spiders.
just so I can make a Borla.
Yeah, I get that.
And then I played 2 proxies, wherever the hell they are. Yeah. Most of the time I banished one of them for Eater Millions. This was just kind of just in case. I needed 2 just so I could try to resolve like 2 or 3 scapegoats.
Okay.
That never really happened. As soon as I resolved 1 scapegoat, the game would end.
Yeah. Usually.
And like I banished one of them most of the time anyway. And then now for the Link 3s. Actually, no. Kashik, I never made this card at all today. It's a good card. It's just I never ran into the situation where I needed it. Ended up banishing it for Eater of Millions most of the time. Holly Angel, didn't make her at all.
Really?
Not even once. Like I wanted to make her, but like, actually no, I think I did make her once, but like she got torrentialed or she negated or something. It wasn't really relevant. I just needed to summon a monster to get over the rock, and that was it. And then Mrs. also didn't make this card, probably because of the proxies. But just in case, I kept this in my extra deck because a lot of people were playing Rivalry of the Warlords, like the True Dracos were playing them. There was a lot of Altergeist also playing them. And if I scapegoated, I wanted to at least be able to make this because this is huge and they have a hard time getting over big monsters.
Okay.
It's actually a funny story. Against Altergeist, my one Altergeist matchup, I was losing a really hard game too. But all I had was like a Licorice and a Candina, and they had everything. They had anti-spell, they had everything except protocol, and they had spoofing, they had rivalry, and I just summoned this, and he realized, okay, I shouldn't bounce either of these because then I get this back to hand, I get this back to hand, I can dodge stuff, whatever, search stuff, and so he just left them on the board, and I just beat him down with just these 2. I beat Altergeist with just these 2 cards, and he had so much advantage. He had like plus 10 advantage. I had like nothing. I was like top decking hand traps and then just using them one after another. It was really funny actually. All right, back to the extra deck. This guy, Ningirisu, he's really good just because like scapegoat into this, like you make Link Kribo, proxy, and then you use him to send the last token and whatever. He's just an out. Makes scapegoat an out to anything and a 25 beater. He's generally a good card. Just because he doesn't target, that's relevant sometimes. Topologic Trisbane. This is a really good card for Trickstars because it has a lot of potential. So what you would do is you'd make this with pretty much the same way you'd make this. But instead of like popping stuff, like against a True Draco player, I summoned this and then reincarnated a Licorice from my grave to activate this effect, and it banished like 4 back row, burned him 2,000 damage, and because this banishes, none of his effects triggered. It was insane. It was just absolutely insane.
I think this card's really good.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy to see that being played because I think that's a really good card.
Yeah, I didn't play it very much, but when I did, it like blew people out of the water.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty much heavy storm.
It's really good in Trickstars.
And it burns.
And
That's
it burns.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous. And then I never made this at all. Never even think about summoning it. It's a great card. I love it, but I just never ran into the situation where I really badly needed to out something that I couldn't out with like Eater of Millions or something else. So it's a good card. I wouldn't cut it. I'd keep it there just in case, but like
For sure.
I just never used it. I don't know what to say. And then other good cards. Fireball. Never used him once. Believe it or not, like he's really good. There's the Lilybell, Licorice, OTK. Yeah. I kept him in there just in case I needed to do that, but it just never came up. I don't know. Games ended really quickly, so didn't need to make them.
Exactly.
Topologic Bomber Dragon. This guy's amazing. Just because he's a 4th torrential.
Yeah.
It's like if you summon him and he burns quite a bit of damage. So what you would do is like you'd summon him off a scapegoat and then normal like a Candina, search your Licorice, punch, he'll burn, he'll usually do 3,000 damage if the monster's in attack mode, punch with like Candina, that's like 5,000 damage right there, and if you have like no other back row, no other hand traps, at least you have like Licorice in hand, where you can trigger anytime you want, just nuke the main monster zone.
Yeah.
So like he's really good. Always play this guy in Trickstars. And Borreload. Borreload's amazing.
Borreload.
It's Borreload.
Yeah.
This card needs no explanation. And then Griffin. Griffin is really good.
Yep.
Admittedly, I didn't make him as much as I needed to, because like usually when I'd scapegoat, I would use the scapegoat tokens to like summon, I don't know, something like this guy, right? To out the board, or Trisbania or something like that. Or if I needed to just hit like one card, Ningarisu.
Yeah.
But like there was one instance where like I couldn't OTK the guy after I scapegoated, so I just made this, and it was against I don't remember. I don't remember what it was against, but it was against a deck that special summons a lot. And then yeah, either way, like he just scooped after as soon as I summoned this, so this is a really good card. And then the last cards are just 4 Licorice tokens.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
And did we do side deck already?
Oh, we didn't do side deck. No.
Let's grab the side deck.
Yeah, I made these myself, so
That's awesome. I like those.
Yeah,
I might do that. I might steal that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Like Licorice was like at my locals in Toronto, like Licorice was 25 cents, so I just bought like 20 of these, just in case I screwed some up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do the best card last because it's ridiculous. First, let's get these out of the way first. Lancia, I cited these because I expected some kind of like Invoke deck or even like Infernoids. Those were being played at the tournament. I just didn't run into them, so I never ended up citing these. But it is a good card. I definitely recommend citing it against Invoked, because like you just hold on to it. It doesn't matter what they do with their Mech Knights. You just wait. You just waiting for them to play the Invocation, because they're gonna link the Alistair to the grave, and then they're gonna activate Invocation, and as soon as you activate this, that kind of gets rid of the whole Alistair Invocation engine, right? Another set of cards I didn't play. Dimensional Barrier. I was citing for pendulums, but like didn't run into any pendulums. I don't even know if there was any pendulums at this tournament.
That's actually a really
weird, right?
Actually, yeah, I don't think there was.
Yeah,
I didn't see any.
Because like Astrograph Sorcerer's getting banned in like a week, so
yeah, I guess everyone's trying to get their money worth out of it. I guess.
Whatever. Twin Twister, it was really good. I sided against True Dracos, helped, but I play 3 main deck Storm Duster, so like I didn't really like. I sided 1 maybe, just in case. But other than that, it's a good card. I might end up. I want to say I want to switch this out for something, but like it's too risky not to switch this out for it.
Okay.
Gamma Seal and Kumungus, they're really good. Both of them like actually won me games against two True Draco players, just like obvious reasons. Like they would summon like a masterpiece, I'd be like, cool, activate, or summon that, get rid of the few, and then
I agree with running 2 different ones.
Definitely.
I see a lot of people running the same ones. I think that's just not the right.
Yeah, because like if you would draw both of them, at least you can get rid of a monster and then punch over.
And you have a 2400 beater.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they were good. Definitely helped versus True Dracos a lot. I would definitely keep them in the side deck. I considered not putting them in, but like then I thought True Draco's like the worst matchup, so I might as well keep them in there. This card, I underestimated this card. Red Reboot. This, at first, I didn't think it was that great, and I ended up putting it in for Altergeists. I didn't end up using it for Altergeists, but it was amazing. This card, like, actually, I lost a game because my opponent used this against me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you were watching, but like, I had 3. Like, I was gonna evenly match the guy, and he red rebooted me. And I was at first I was happy because like, cool, 4,000 life points. I'm playing Trickstars.
Exactly.
I'll take it, right? And on top of that, I had Storm Duster set. So I just set a Torrential. So I had Torrential. Evenly Storm Duster, so like no matter what, I'd be able to like get rid of everything. But yeah, this card, wow. I used it only once, and it was in like the finals, like the last round, like top tables, and it was to prevent him evenly matching me. It was this card. I don't know. It's really good. I underestimated it, but on top of that, in general, it's good in Trickstars because like if you red reboot them, you can use Light Stage to like hit the card you're afraid of because you're gonna know the card that you negated and know the card he set from deck, right?
Exactly.
So it's not really a neg in Trickstars. Just try not to activate it. Yeah, try not to activate it from hand. And then the best card. This card is stupid. You all know it. You all hate it. Evenly matched.
Yeah.
It won me so many games. It won me a ridiculous amount of games. It won me like this is a 6-round like a 6-round regional. Yeah, and I sided it every single duel. Like every single game too, I sided this in. I would like take out Regeki Dark Hole and just side this in because like I know people are gonna be like making nightmares, right? Yeah. So like they can be destroyed by battle or card effects, so you just evenly match them, right?
So any shoutouts? Like
I don't know. Shout out to Neil,
This guy.
second place guy. He played Goki's. This is his first top. Is it first regional top? So he did good. I came here to screw around. I won the tournament. I did not expect to do this good. I just wanted to play Trickstars for fun. I guess shout out to Zach. Zach, he plays Trickstars. We both started playing Trickstars when they came out. We all kind of like did a little bit of brainstorming to try to figure out what's the best deck. I ended up going back to Stun. He's tried playing Link Stars, but I still think the Stun version's better. Shout out to my mom.
all right, well, congratulations on the top, man.
Thanks.